All right. Welcome to the Cryptocosm. This is Marcus Monero here in the lovely city of Dubai. Just wanted to just share my thoughts about cryptos, blockchain, especially Monero, to my fellow crypto vigilantes, uh, my nomads from the Nomad network, as well as to the Mavericks, to the rebels uh, out here in the cryptocosm, the real world, how you want to call it. But anyways, actually, last yesterday I was at the World Digital Mining Summit, uh, hosted by Bitmain Technologies. They had a pretty amazing event, a 2 day conference at the Atlantis on Jumeirah. Um, to get to learn about some of the big the new minor release and major orders happening here in the UAE. So I don't know, it's pretty cool to learn about digital mining and you know see some interesting projects coming up. But I wanted to kind of like share my thoughts about um, the recent cancellation of Skye, and I was definitely surprised by it because I know he was invited by Doug Tubman for the Monerotopia event, but apparently there's some powerful voices in the Monero community who were against him because apparently because he's a homophobe, racist, and other derogatory terms. I understand that he has different points of view and stuff, but I was a little concerned about the the way they carry things out, and also how uh, I guess also for me, look, I mean, it's hard to really track all these messages in the Telegram group compared to the Discord server. So a lot of these guys, didn't make a they think it's not a big deal and stuff, but or this Chris Guy thing, but um, him getting canceled, and he does have a big following, and and he's not like some sort of like a small fringe political activist. I mean, this guy is a pretty big deal. I mean, the mainstream media may think he's not a big deal, but I mean, he's definitely getting attacked and stuff. He's been, financially has been uh, what's the right word? Cancelled or severed, So, um, you know, uh, it was surprising to see how, um, I don't know. Like a lot of folks are just, kind of disregard. Oh, yeah, you got canceled, blah blah blah, whatever. Like really? That's I don't know. It's pretty sad because, like, I mean, there are a lot of things I wouldn't agree with Chris Guy or many of these powerful voices in Monero, but everyone has a voice. I mean, like, it's up to the individual whether you're going to follow their advice or not. So um, I just find some of the folks in the Monero community can be kind of emotional and childish. Uh, but especially I know like one example I would give is whenever sometimes in the Monero community, there'll be some other people who talk about pirate chain or maybe some other privacy coins, which I don't get triggered by it. I'm open to it, but I know others will have such a emotional uh, vitriol, or, like kind of a very negative reaction whenever someone talks about pirate chain. So it's interesting when some other people in the group are actually concerned about Chris Sky, but also the long-term consequences of this cancellation. They'll tell some of these admins or the uh, I guess some other folks in the Monero groups will say, don't focus on it. We got to focus on the bigger picture on about getting Monero out of these exchanges and blah blah blah, and trying to like squeeze these banks. Oh, sorry, squeeze these exchanges, and fight against this manipulation stuff, which I'm all for it. I think that's great, and uh, that is a pretty worthy endeavor. But um, for me, I want to talk about why uh, the cancellation of Chris Skye uh, will bring a long-term negative consequence, because the future speakers who are going to come in, who are going to or the future new investors, or people who are coming into the uh, Monero ecosystem, they are gonna they are gonna think twice, because the quality of the community really matters, and our marketing, our public relations, our messaging, the narrative, it is going to play a very important role in the long run, and especially for the folks who are running the Monero Run Telegram group. You know, um, we need the average Joes and Janes out there. We need a lot of people from different political spectrums to join in. And uh, I mean, I was also surprised to learn about. I don't know whether this is true, but this guy Justin. Sorry, I can't pronounce his last name. I apologize. I think he's no more in the group, or like he's not involved in it. Blah blah blah. Like, it's not the first time. You know, he has been controversial. I mean, many times. So, and I know that some other folks in the Monero community are have been pretty wary about, you know, his politics and how he brings his politics to the table. I mean, definitely he has provided earlier provided a lot of value to the Monero community, but I think unfortunately he's inexperienced and he's young, and his politics has got in the way, and destroyed his um, his previous works and the value that it has. So um, and of course, like, again, in the crypto blockchain space, I mean, um, the values that he bring in the past, is it'll have some value, but the question is about longevity and the future, the lifetime value. I think that is something a lot of people are actually really focus on. So, but yeah, I just want to share that. I guess just share these thoughts. I hope that it does resonates with the people in the Crypto Vigilante, the Nomad network, and as well as the Monero ecosystem. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if some people will be upset about this, or they just don't give a damn about what I have to say. Which is fine. It's okay. It's all good. Um, I guess those are uh, willing to listen will listen. So yeah, just wanted to share these thoughts, and um, I think I just like everybody else in the Monero community. I want Monero to succeed. I want Monero to, like, increase in value, but also actually solve a lot of these um, financial and geopolitical problems that we are seeing in the marketplace. And Monero does have a role to play. And right now it is the gold standard when it comes to privacy coins. But um, the Monero community shouldn't be sitting on their high horse, or this sort of this intellectual superiority that they're the best or whatever, and other privacy coins are shitcoins or people are scammers or scumbags and all. Like, I mean, there are a lot of like there are a lot of scumbags in Monero too. All right, if you got all these SJWs, like um, sort of like creating a lot of mess in Monero. I think we all need to look within ourselves, look within our group, and realize, hey, I think we all need some humble sauce and um, stop pretending that we are some righteous people and stuff. I mean, like there are some scumbags in this group, so we need to like really evaluate ourselves and um, really change our tone and really need to work on our marketing, our public relations, our messaging, and also Monero's global brand. That 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 really matters. So, uh, anyways, I gotta go. I know y'all are doing some great work out there, and wish everyone in the Monero community best of luck. And let's do what we can. So, anyway, y'all be good. Y'all be safe. I'll talk to you soon.